I'm live. It says I'm live. We'll just check for our. Yes, we're live. Okay, so we're live, everyone. This is the first official debate of the virtual years on the 9th of the 3rd, 2019 at 7 o'clock. Right, so we've got a couple of things to get through today, gents. And our agenda for today is to, well, is to elect two more clerks, the VTU website, Discord bot, go through a couple of community suggestions and VTC suggestions. Now, I'd like to say a couple of VTCs can't come, and members staff they have sent apologies in. We're not naming them out. But for the first point of order, election of speaker. So if there's anyone wishes to be speaker, right, you can all come forwards and talk about why you want to be speaker and what can you do to benefit the VTU. And the more people there is, there'll be a vote, and from that vote it'll work down depending on how many people there are. So if you wish to put yourself forwards to be a speaker, say aye. Aye. Oh. Alright. Right, I'm a gentleman from Canadian, Arcadian. If you wish to tell us why you like to be speaker and how it could benefit. Now, I'd like to say a couple of VTCs can't come, and members staff I have sent apologies in. We're not naming them out. But for the first point of order, election of speaker. Right. So if there's anyone wishes to be speaker, do you know what the role speaker does? Come forwards and talk about why you want to be speaker and what can you do to benefit the I'll put myself forwards, if you don't mind. I believe putting myself forward as speaker would help control the debates, keep the heat out of the debates in the most important times, and always try and make everyone heard, so everyone has their say, and make sure this is the most friendliest and welcome chamber to the public and to you guys. And I do everything in my power to help in a time of crisis, or if you guys are having problems, I will try and direct you to the correct channels. And I will always like to try and just get the point of order done and everyone have their say. So, that's me done. Will anyone else wish to step forward as a speaker? No? Alright. All in favour for the right honourable gentleman from our Canadian National to be the speaker, say aye. On the contrary, no. Right. All in favour for me to be speaker, say aye. And I do everything in my power. On the contrary, no. Help in a time of crisis or division. You guys are having problems. I will try and right. Well, I've got a normal vote. Because there's well, can't tell who's wanting who over the voice, so we'll go with the normal vote. Vote for. Will anyone else wish to step forward as a speaker? Could do. Alright. All in favour for the right honourable gentleman from our Canadian National to be the speaker, say aye. I didn't realise YouTube was playing. We just had a reaction. 5 minutes to vote. Once the vote's finished, it'll be locked. Use the reactions on the message. The votes will be counted as well and verified. If you guys wish to bring the time down, I can. You can have another minute if you wish. Right, another minute then. Right. Obviously the nominees can't vote for themselves. Only representatives can see it. So secondary and primary. Unless we make a public vote. Which is the equivalent to a referendum, but we'll not bother. Right, you've got at least 20 seconds. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Right. Count the vote quickly. 4. 3, because I'm 2. Right. So vote's been counted and verified. Election of speaker goes to BMW from Our Canadian. He will take command of the chamber. He will also control debates. He will talk about the points of order or name the points of order. Obviously from now on, us guys debate them, talk about them, and obviously he will have to just control the chamber to a standard, to a high standard. He's got the role speaker, and from now it's up to BMW to well, take command of the chamber. If you haven't got the points of the agenda sheet, get it open now. So now it's your job to elect 2 more clerks. I'll set a vote up. got something. We've already started on a working prototype just to get some ideas going. It's not very special. It's just a temporary domain with just a logo. I'd like to put the idea forward of a domain of virtualtruckers.union. Price I don't know, but you can get the domain, or vtu.net. Would love that one because it's short, or a proper one that's virtual-truckers.union, because it's a full name. Okay. Fast Comment also show different domains. That's what I've used to find them. And I'd like to put forward the chamber those two proposals for domains, because when we get the domain we can actually start working on the website. The development team, which will be folding, I think the next 2 sections of a staff structure, would be crucial towards the development of Discord and the website, for further growth and expansion of the Virtual Truckers Union. Right. Yeah. I would also like to put a price as not an option, because I myself would either buy it, or the VTU also have the option to help donate towards this if they so do wish, but myself will probably be buying the domain. Well, I have a virtual truckers.union, but there's no .union, so I was thinking VTU.net, but sadly that's taken. Yeah. I've got vert-truckers-union.net available. It's very opportune. I'll not do it at this moment in time, but we'll talk about it after the debate. We can put a vote towards this if you want. Aye. Right. Just put them in vote. Number them. heads up, speakers and clerks don't vote. Right. Seems like a. I'll put. So I'll happily pay for it unless anyone, or unless the VGU wants to come together and put towards it. It's fine. But if not, I'll happily pay for this domain, and I will also keep you updated on the progress of it. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Link to the website on whatever we have on the website. How it's going to feature in, like maybe pull feeds from the website. Like, let's say we had a yeah, what's the way I'm I'd like to object to that, if you don't mind, from the right objection, because at the end of the day, it's a bot that's meant to do functions. I say, then have a bot that's for music, because I believe the idea of this bot should be tied in to the website on whatever features we have to the website. You know, I'm not, you know, I'm not trying to be horrible from the right but it's just that I believe it's the right course action to do for this British Truckers Union. So you're saying maybe for the right, yeah, so the right magenda's idea for connecting the website. So in turn, just to focus on this list, if you don't mind me going into it, what would the whole point of this list be, and what would the like this list or database or spreadsheet be called? If you know, I would happily like to. Obviously, right on the journalist's point, would it not be better, because blacklist seems very vague, what about something like dangerous users list or DUL? Would that not be more pleasing and a nicer name? Or TD Truckers Database. I like put my suggestion of the DTD, which is Dangerous Truckers Truckers Database, as the name. Seems more appealing in the long run instead of just a simple blacklist. Seems alright. to the honourable gentleman's point there, what about having it so there has to be evidence to support a reason to go on this list? So blackmail, evidence to show that that user is blackmailing another user, or intention of committing or damaging, or what about proposing there has to be evidence before it goes on to this list instead of just putting on with Lily and having it so it's voted on or something for that user to go onto the list? Because I think if there shouldn't be a list with just where people are. There should have to be evidence to support their theory to make it fair, equality, but also have also the different, like a list of reasons or categories why that user has been put on the list as well. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I like the honourable gentleman's idea there. However, we've got to try and make it unique to our own instead of copying, because if I believe we copy, it doesn't set an example to us of not having fresh ideas and more, more of a union built by and managed by you guys, or us, we should say, with ideas that are our own in a way, if that makes sense. Right. Mm-hmm. Never vote. Never vote. Never vote. for an fight tag, I think it'll be a good idea, you know, just to clear people up for the main towards the community side. You know, so members of the community can request it via our Discord bot when we make it, so they can keep up to date with our announcements and who joins the team, and you know, is informed of what goes on. It's just a quick suggestion that was made by the community, so they are up to date on what goes on. Oh no. Alright. So with the notify tag, all I'm gonna say is, because I can't do the vote, if we can make a voice vote, to carry this through, to, you know, or put this through by you guys to vote on it, for this notify tag. If you may, speaker. No. Okay. So if the speaker would maybe do a voice vote to bring this notify tag in, it would be nice. Aye. Yeah. Staff structure. This was an idea I put forward many weeks ago, of a proposal for you guys to make management this place much easier. If you look in community suggestions, I've drawn a diagram representing the staff structure I propose. I am open for new suggestions, or if people wish to change it, you know, we can talk about this now. But I propose 3 sections: a human resources section, a technicians and support staff. Our human resources, looking at this in a bit more depth, could be split into a couple of branches to media, which could include adverts, and administration, documents, keeping legal records. That be more towards certain honourable gentleman's talent. This would also, human resources, just broad name, it can be changed if we wish to. Technicians, that was from the earlier point on the Virtual Truckers website point of order. On technicians would be split into Discord, server and bot and website. We would look for some good technicians, and they'd be alongside in their roles. However, I don't believe speakers should overstress themselves with being another, you know, additional staff, because it's quite a hard job, I believe. But that's my personal view. Support staff will be split into a support team. So this will include a general support, which in turns internal support and external. The internal support's internal the VTU, external's external the VTU. So it could be a support staff helping another VTC out for support. Again, a brief can be changed, can be set in place. And Discord moderation. So when we can get this Discord to go public, which is on the next point of order, we would like Discord moderation staff to help moderate Discord, keep it tidy, and people are following rules. But again, this has to go through as a vote until this is put into place. This would only take a couple of minutes to get the Discord server permission set. But if the chamber wishes to have applications made, we can do that. A proper application system, if honourable members know how to or want to help, they can step forwards later on and approach me, and I will work with them. But this goes to you, Speaker. If you please set a vote up, it would be great, because it will help a lot. Yeah. I've just realised something.
Might one of the clerks that are assisting me help, please?
I've just realised something.
What?
OBS hasn't been recording your guys' volume.
Oh no. God.
I do apologise, stream. You would have heard my voice though, sadly. Anyway, we've speak at me.
Yeah, so if the clerk can help me out setting up a vote, please, within the vote channel.
Cock.
Right, okay, so.
Right.
I can't believe I've done that. Also, if there's
As a member of Global Legacy Freight, I have a question.
Please go ahead.
With the staff structure, are we able to put our own suggestions in?
We could put your suggestions forward, if you wish, and we can talk about them. If the speaker wishes to hold the vote quickly, we can actually talk about your ideas quickly if you wish.
The vote's in there now, Speaker.
Okay, so if we can just put it on hold just for a second, just so we can get the suggestions sorted. So if the honourable gentleman would like to continue with his suggestions.
My suggestion would be as looking at the structure that member from Sharp did. Instead of the first category sources, we'll name it administration, and then we have the media and then legal records, human resources, and legal. That would be my own suggestion.
Well, I already called part of that because you were cutting up to the right one, but the human resources was only brief. I had actually went into fine detail on what's a part of what, because to be fair, I wasn't fully known, but they were just three brief departments I set up for it, but the whole, they were just different topics that it could cover and probably will cover. Now, how I was thinking for Discord set out would be the tag of human resources, then separate tags of their category therein. So admin's documents, legal, and all that. But I hope you understand to the right honourable gentleman from Global Legacy. If you would like to go into greater detail, a bit more, and I'll try and clear it up a bit more.
I mean, I'm as the honourable from the gentleman, Sharp Gaming stated. I mean, the layout that it has, it's okay. My only suggestion would be rename to from administration to resources. That'd be nice.
I suppose we could do that. either now before the vote or at a later date, will bring the staff structure into place, and then later on we could rename it into something more appealing. Because the vote now at the minute, I believe, is just to bring it into effect to be made, and obviously at a later date we can vote to change the name of that department. But I believe the vote now is just for to bring this into effect and start building. I could be wrong, the speaker may have to clear me up there, but that's all I think it is for, is to bring it into place and then we work a bit more on it. Because it's, like I say, it's a basic idea which I expect the members of the VTU put more ideas forward, vote on them and help shape it to how they want. Yeah. That's,
yeah.
Okay,
unless
there's anybody else that would like to make any more suggestions, I am happy to continue with the vote, and I would like you all to vote in the vote page, please. So, vote is now live. If you can please cast your vote. Okay, so all votes have been casted and vote is now closed. We are go ahead with the staff structure suggestion. So that will be put into effect as soon as possible.
I would just like put forward, say that I'll get that done probably tonight as well for you guys, along with the domain. Just put that out there. Sorry,
As a member of Global Legacy 3, I request more.
Oh, I forgot I was doing it. The next point of order that I've got on my community suggestions is a public Discord. This links back to my staff structure and the Discord bot and the website in a way. I was just like to ask the chamber if they are happy for this to go a public Discord, and wondering if there is any objections towards this, because if there is, we can debate them now, talk about them like proper union and democracy and all this, or we could just go straight ahead with it if there's no objections and make it public, unless you guys want to vote on it, but it's not my single choice.
So if you're all in the chamber like to cast a vote on this, please say aye. So is everyone in the chamber okay to go ahead with making it a public Discord?
Nay.
It's
fine.
So then we can.
If it's just public, it's just public. It doesn't matter to me.
Well, actually,
go on. Sorry.
Please continue.
Go ahead.
Well, I feel like, from my opinion, that if we're going to have a virtual truckers union Discord, there should, for my opinion, there should be two different ones. One specifically for the whole staff and leaders, and one for the community. Because if we mix them all together, it will be chaotic.
I agree.
I would like to just to the right honourable leader. I would like to point out we have made this debate public, and the Truckers Republic channels, as you can see, are public as well. What's that bleeping? Hold on. Right, cancel. Right. Alexa, So. Sorry about that. Like I was bleeping. So I forgot what I was gonna say.
To help the honourable gentleman who's going on about how the
yeah.
channels are already public.
Yeah, so half these channels are public. The only thing that's not public is the VTC section, which in turn is for you guys to have a bit of privacy and improve communication and have official channels. I would also like to point out with that VTC section, if the Chamber wishes, we could bring a non-disclosure agreement in, which in turn keeps us protected and you guys protected for a bit of security. That's another idea for later. But we've already got public on this Discord, and the whole it's been built from day one, the Discord, to be public. I understand where you're coming from about having everything separate, but that's why we've set up to categorise roles and having staff and that separate for text channels. But in turn, we want to be more public and more user friendly towards the trucking community and to help us be recognised by TMP. Because that's the ultimate goal, I think, is we are recognised and in some turn a partnership with TMP.
All of our basically all of our companies need to be recognized by TMP.
Yeah, and the only way we get this done is by working together in this Virtual Truckers Union and be a part of it.
As a member of Legacy Free, I would like to decline your suggestion, as I believe we should be done.
Fair enough. I have to go, sadly. The stream is still running. Now, I'll be running for a couple more minutes. I will hear your voices, but I need to go, and I'll just mute my mic. Alright. It shouldn't be too long. I do apologise, but dinner's ready. That's what Lex was speaking for.
Okay.
So, but that there probably won't be a vote, and I'll probably miss the ball. Well, but yeah, I'll be back soon. I do apologise.
Yep.
Speakers, think we should have a vote on this public Discord.
Indeed.
I'll send that into the chat. Oh, you've got to be kidding me, Sam.
What?
Oh, he don't even make the poll, but he ain't given it admin yet. Sam, you invite it in, you don't give it admin.
Oh, come on, please remember we're still on stream. Yeah. Rules still apply.
One thing I would like to add, very quickly about making it public or not. If we were to make it public, you could do it in such a way that even, say, public members are in a debate room as such, and they have it as a period where they can listen but not actually speak, because that way that then sort of I'm not saying they can't speak full stop, but I say someone joins the Discord and then jumps straight into the room. There's no way of knowing where they're going to go with it. So like a cooling off time. Does that make sense? Maybe.
Yeah. As the honourable gentleman from Shaw.
Tango.
But as the honourable gentleman Sharp, who is the VTU owner, he has already set up the permissions in the Discord, which only allow representatives of primary and secondary to speak only in debates, but everybody else can listen in.
Right, okay.
So that's already been implemented.
Okie dokie.
So if this becomes a public Discord, we just have to make sure that if we do have a category for the public and community, that we implement a slow moving chat, because there has been incidents where there were trolls coming into the chat and spam the whole entire chat. So we just have to make sure that is implemented.
I agree with the honourable.
We can always enable slow mode, right? I mean,
yeah,
we
that's
can do
what
that.
I'm talking about, yeah.
Member from my VTC has agreed as well to having slow chat for public, but yes, please carry on. The honourable gentleman from Alpha Haulage.
Anyone who isn't VTC staff and VTC on our representative or secretary can't join the voice chats. So if they've got the VTU member, they can't join the voice chat. So only the people that can speak are the representative, second representatives. So the only people that are in the voice chat will be VTC staff and owners, plus the representatives and second representatives.
What about CEO?
But they can see us talking in the Discord because I have my other account which sees public.
What about CEOs? I mean, are they allowed to enter the chat or no?
Who, sorry?
I like the BTC CEOs.
VTC staff or just VTU members?
Staff.
Staff can enter the voice chat, but they can't speak.
Okay.
As the example with Mad Dog, as he can't speak, as is VTC staff.
All right. That's fair enough.
Speaker, do you want to have the vote then on the public Discord? It's already in there.
I'm going to leave it for anybody else to cast the vote.
Yeah.
Because I don't believe people were aware that it has been put up, so I'm going to leave it for about a minute or so, so it gives everyone a chance just to have a quick look and decide to cast their vote. But I would just like to add, if it comes to a draw, it will have to be pushed to another debate when we may have more members that can, if it does become an equal balance.
Yeah.
I was going to ask if we can leave the vote up for my CEO if he's able to vote.
Say that again, please.
I was wondering if you guys could leave the vote up for my CEO so he could vote, because right now he's not here.
When would your CEO be able to?
I mean, my owner. Sorry,
your owner.
I have to agree with the honourable gentleman from Garadio. I think that this vote should be for all VTC owners and staff, not just representatives, as well. They're all part of the VTC and the VTU.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so we're all in agreement that we should leave it to allow more votes to be casted.
Aye.
If you're in agreement, please say
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, so if the honourable gentleman from either Global Legacy Freight or Alpha Haulage, if you can please put it on hold.
Yep, sign that. Sign that. Right, speaker, we can move on.
I would just like to apologise, as I say, I'm new to this, so it's just working out because I believe the notes were written for the Honourable Gentleman of Sharp. So it's understanding what he's tried to put in this agenda and making sense of it.
Yeah. I'm back quickly. Sorry.
We got no.
We'll finish like.
No, we got the last suggestion. We got no idea what you're talking about.
We decided to do the revote later at a later date.
Okay, well, we can sort that, but if everything's finished, I'll end the stream. My mouth's on fire at the minute, so I do apologise.
It's fine.
I think we have the topic.
I'll redo the last VTC suggestion another time then.
Okay.
Okay. If you want to end it, I'll end it then.
So is everyone happy? Please say aye.
Yeah.
Aye.
Aye.
Right.
Right, okay. So
Okay.
that commences the stream of today. If anyone's got questions, contact with Discord. And